Hi, my name is Hugh, and today we will be analyzing Touch by Hugh Lewin. Immediately, Touch is a free-verse poem, which is ironic because the actual topic of the poem is a prisoner discussing his yearning to be free. So, unlike the speaker, the structure of the poem is free. It's got indentation on it, and I'll elaborate these when we come across it. It's got a very desperate, sincere, and honest tone, and the real themes it touches on are human connection and the imprisonment and dehumanization of the criminal justice system. When we start out, we look at when I get out. So immediately the speaker is very optimistic. They're looking forward to the future for their release. They're not saying, I'm in prison now, it's when I get out. I'm is very personal, makes us the reader relate to the speaker more. Going to ask someone is general, it's not specific. It really speaks to the speaker's desperation of it just being anyone, the first person. To touch me, very gently, please slowly, to touch me. So we've got this repetition of touch me to show how important it is for the speaker to be touched in an intimate way. The enjambment is a flow of consciousness. It's straight from the heart. It's like a diary. It's almost as if this is not meant to be read in any way, shape, or form, and it's completely honest, unfiltered. I've not been touched for 7 years. So when he says not being touched, we're going to elaborate on this. By him saying he's not been touched, he's referring to the intimate touch. He's saying he's not had a loving touch. For 7 years, that's the length of his prison sentence, he's been untouched. So by saying untouched, it emphasizes the length, it emphasizes the fact that he hasn't had a human connection. Out of touch, he's been disconnected with reality, and I've learned to know the meaning of untouchable. He's saying that he mentally cannot be broken. His mind cannot be affected by what other people are doing, and he cannot be touched. No one wants him, and a prisoner is the lowest of all lowest as far as the social order goes. So immediately, we see the multiple different ways that the speaker refers to touch. Touch refers to an intimate sense, as he's not been touched. Untouched is a human connection way. Out of touch, as if he hasn't been keeping up with the society, and untouchable as in his mental fortitude. Then we get a Volta, untouched, not quite. He can count the things that have touched him. So, and the can count, it's this very harsh, cutting C sound. It shows that what he's about to elaborate on is not nice, it's unpleasant, it's harsh, and it cuts him deeply. And that it's, when he says he can count the things that have touched him, he's not saying the people or this group or that group, he's saying the things. It's inhumane. It's saying that what's touching him is very destructive. One, and then he starts listing more fists. And when he talks about the fists, he's saying it's not people once again. He's just looking at the fists themselves, which are a symbol of aggression. Fierce, mad fists. The fricative F sound is to emphasize the lengths of these beatings. It's a long time that he's getting wailed on. And that's crazy. It's a fierce, mad fist. They've got no sense of reason. They're just continuously beating. ING is a present participle. He is experiencing it. Until he remembers screaming. He's isolated in his suffering. In the same way that the screaming is alone on the sentence, so is his screaming in reality. He is alone when he screams. Don't touch me is what he says. Please don't touch me. Very contradictory to what he's been saying earlier, but now he's saying it in this physical way. He's begging not to be hurt. He's pleading. 2, pause. He's not even separating the fist from the person. He's separating their humanity. He's saying the people that these paws belong to are not even people. They have no sense of humanity in them. The first 4 years, the first, four, fricative F, length. The length of these years were long. Every day it's repetitive. Patting, pause, plosive F. It's invasive, it's harsh, and it's loud. Searching is another present participle. It's also, it takes away any sense of his own control. There's no control. They do it to him. They search him. Arms up, shoes off, legs apart. Those are the instructions that he's being told. He doesn't feel human. And by using the dash, he's separating their words from his thoughts to try and protect himself. Prodding pause, it's more of that plosive sound. It's invasive, systematic. There's no emotion to what these people are doing. It's all part of a system. And another way is that he doesn't blame the people themselves. He's more so blaming the institution and our society that has led people to have this outlook on life where they believe prisoners to be the lowest of the low. Prodding away privacy, again, that same plus P sound. It makes him vulnerable because they take away his privacy. He's vulnerable. They have no right to privacy, these prisoners. Now he's pleading in the last stanza. I don't want fists and paws. He's pleading, it's very sincere. He wants to be touched again and to touch. He wants to be human and build these human connections. And when he says again, because he wants to regain the human connections that he's lost due to his prison sentence. Here I am, please touch me, his final, last plea, and it shows that he's hopeful to live again. Important thing to remember are the different types of touch that the speaker speaks about, specifically in the second stanza. Then also to remember these ways that he refers to the way he's being touched. They're dehuman, it's inhumane the way he's being touched, where he refers to them as fists, and anthropomorphism as paws, that say he's very animalistic. He's really trying to get across the sense of hopelessness in this poem. So that's Touch by Hugh Lewin. It's all about the suffering of prisoners, which is a very overlooked perspective, which he does delve into about why it is, but he offers no solution to it because he understands that the entire system, our entire society is flawed from the ground up. It's almost to say that we need to rebuild from the ground up. But that's been Touch. And until next time, I've been Kian Moses. Now please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comments, thoughts and suggestions. And please share with your friends and family. Thank you.